G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur, hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. Just having a day off for a change. Walking down around a reserve near me, nature reserve. Oh, nature's going nuts, that's good. Can't stop nature. I was thinking of doing a live stream from down here, but of course I didn't realise that, well, I do realise, but I didn't think about it, that there's no mobile phone towers in Sydney Harbour, so the reception just isn't up to it. There's not a lot to report on. I watched a bit of Ali Gold talking about the Gibbs-White thing. It's a pain in the arse, isn't it? It's a pain in the arse. There's a labyrinth here that someone's built out of bricks. I better not follow the maze. I don't know, I think you go into fairyland or something like that. But this is all Nottingham Forest stuff up. All completely their stuff up. They bought Gibbs-White. They thought he might improve, but they really underestimated how much he would improve by. And that's just tough shit. Tough shit. I know people have said this. I'm going to say it again. What is the point in having a release clause if no one knows about it? Well, you're supposed to guess the lucky number, are you? I mean, it seems to be public knowledge about Eze having a release clause. So Nottingham Forest, they stuffed up. It's like, okay, Gibbs-White has really turned it on this year. He's become probably their best player, and one of the best midfielders going about England at the moment. And he's an England international, which is pretty cool. Good for the old quotas and whatnot. What do you do? What do you do? The thing is though, right? Say if everyone knows about the release clause now, so why doesn't someone else just do it? What, is now Gibbs-White embargoed from going anywhere because we put the bid in? Or what happens, say, if, I don't know, the Premier League slap us on the wrist, which I don't think will happen. But if they slap us on the wrist, can we just put the bid in again? There you go. I mean, it's a contract, isn't it? It's I don't know if there'd be any, I have to sit down. I don't know if there'd be any like special terms saying under these circumstances the release clause is null and void. That just doesn't seem to make sense to me. But looks like it's going to drag on. Other news I've seen, or depending on who you believe, Son Heung-min is either definitely leaving Tottenham Hotspur to go to Saudi Arabia or US, or he's definitely staying at Spurs for another year. So, I mean, toss a coin over that one, folks. Toss a coin. Also, I saw we're being linked to Mbumo again, which is, I mean, I'm enjoying that because of the comedy value it gives me looking at Man United fans getting really pissed off. That's pretty cool. I mean, I said it in a previous video, but I'm enjoying watching other fans getting all salty. I missed out West Ham from the list last time as well. West Ham fans are really pissed off. Treason! I saw they call it treason. So I had a bit of a look at Man United fan channels. Very briefly Arsenal, because it's like I need to have a shower and rub my skin off with sandpaper after watching that. Bit of West Ham, bit of Nottingham Forest, and yeah, no, YouTube football's the same all over, isn't it? It's not just Spurs. There's loads of people slagging their own teams off. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. It's just not in my DNA. You know, it's a public forum. You stick up for your team, folks. Weird. Ah, well, what can you do, eh? Just keep on going. Oh, there's a notice. What's this? All dinghy wrecks are numbered by owners and registered with the council, blah, 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 blah. God. Bloody rules and regulations. Might come with a pipe cutter and just do a cool hand loop. Cool hand loop, walk round it until it falls in half with a pipe cutter. So I'm just looking forward to Sunday, man. Sunday is the day, isn't it, where football comes back. And it might be because I've been working really pretty hard during the off season and also getting older. Sort of every day seems a bit the same, and it's sort of it's just reinforced a little bit how wonderful a silly little game like football can give you something to look forward to. So it don't take much. You know, I might sound like I'm super depressed, but I'm not. Just have little bits here and there, you know, manage it. But it tickles me the way seemingly insignificant things can lift my spirits and other people's spirits as well. Just blokes kicking a ball around, it's wonderful, isn't it? Now I was going to walk down there, but I think the tide's going out, and the rocks are very slippy. Now I do know somewhere round here, I wonder if it's up here, there are some petroglyphs. I remember I saw them once, but now I can't remember where I saw them. I know they're on a rock, obviously, because it's a petroglyph. You're not going to get it in a lump of mud. I'm just wondering if maybe the moss has grown over them, something like that. I don't know, they're here somewhere. Well, hold the phone, I found the petroglyphs. I knew they were in here somewhere. I saw them a couple of years ago and I've never been able to find them again. But here they are. So, you know, in my streams when I acknowledged the Walla Medical people, they did that, kangaroos on a rock. And here's me moaning about old age and depression. I thought, I blame society, because back in the day, you would just spend years and years and years carving a picture of a kangaroo in a rock. And that sounds like a pretty mighty fine way to live, if you ask me. Back to me earlier. Yeah, so Sunday morning, we kick off against, is it Luton first? Luton. And I know it's only a friendly, and I'm not going to read too much into it if we lose, but if we win, of course, I'm going to think we're making a lot of progress. But I would expect to see a fair bit of experimentation by Thomas Frank. He's not going to, I wouldn't have thought he'd be settled on his first 11 immediately. I mean, he's seen them in training, but he's got to see them play football, and whether they can do what he thinks they should be doing. So we might see some young players getting a chance, I suppose. You know, it might be the last hurrah for a few of them, like Mikey Moore, Dorrington, Donnelly, to see if they're ready. I haven't seen enough of them really to know if they are ready or not. I think with Mohamed Kudus coming into the team, that with him, Odebear and Tell, and Son, and Richarlison, maybe Mikey Moore might be loaned out. I mean, he's good, but he's not as good as some of those, I don't think. Or, you know, he's showing promise, and he might be worth keeping him around to just soak up that first team atmosphere, become a seasoned footballer. But see, I'm no good at coaching. What do I know? I'm sure they'll figure it out. Is there anything else in the news? It's all gone a bit quiet, hasn't it? It's all gone a bit quiet. Let's walk back down this way here. I did notice up this way actually, there's someone has built like a little shack, and it does look a bit like Jason Voorhees' place. Boo! So I don't know when that's happened. Maybe it's a party shack, a love shack, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing our boys in the black kit. I'm looking forward to seeing if they've still got that steel in them that we saw in the Europa League final, because you know, one thing I have done is I've watched that game a couple of times, and it's been brilliant. It's brilliant seeing the intent in their faces. There was no way that Spurs were ever going to lose that game. You look at the demeanour of our players compared to Man United, and we were easily always going to win, whether it was 1-0 or 10-0. That game was ours, and I want to see if that's continued. You know, can they? It's great. You know, they did it for a final, brilliant. But can they do it on a week in, week out basis? Because there was a big difference between the league and Europe last year. Yeah, we had injuries. I get it. But there were, outside of those injuries, some pretty average performances, really before the injuries kicked in. And then when the injuries kicked in, we didn't really recover, and we could have had those 9 points, you know. But hey, look, if you finish 13th, you might as well finish 17th and have a cup. So don't matter, does it? I'm gonna enjoy some sun. I'm gonna walk around. Hope you're all cool out there. I'll be live streaming soon enough. Maybe I might do one later tonight. See how we go. Till the next time, folks. Peace and love, man, and come on, you Spurs.